These are usually transitional techniques, but the best thing about these is as he's getting in, I'm just getting him off right away. Today we're going to show you a couple locks that are really effective, and this is for the guys that are beginning the senior self-defense program. A lot of people that say wrist locks don't work. The problem with that is that they're thinking that we're in a street fight or in a situation like sport fighting. If we're in a sport fighting situation, we're going to be here and we're going to be squaring off, we're going to be doing all this stuff, so there's not much point in me really trying to grab for a wrist lock. However, if I'm in a self-defense situation, I'm going to be coming up to somebody, I'm going to be trying to manhandle them, take stuff away from them and so on. We're going to break it down, then we're going to have Dave come in, do a nice close-up so you get the real broken down perspective. The first one you need to learn is the peels. We've got this right here, so he's grabbing hold. The most effective peel is the cross hand peel because you can grab it from anywhere. What I want to do is I want to get the thumb into the back of the hand, just as though I'm opening a seat belt buckle in a car. I'm going to grab around, get the meat of the hand, and I'm going to assist. If you're trying to do this and somebody tenses up, you can either give them a shot, that'll loosen them up, or simply take a step. As soon as they have to step, they lose the strength. We're going to go loose when he's practicing because I don't want to hurt. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this off. Now when I do this, I want the hand to turn up. I want to press the fingers towards the forearm if I'm being nice. So if I'm being nice, I'm just going to go here and he's going to go straight down. If this is more of a self-defense, I want to bring him down, I'm going to use a twist turn that's going to spiral the arm right up and over here. I'm going this way. All right, good. He's grabbing. I'm going to get control of the hand, thumb on the back of the hand. I want to get the meat. I'm going to turn it over. Now, whenever we're doing this, I always believe that you should also apply control of the elbow. When I go for this, I'm grabbing, control of the elbow all in one. From here, I can, if I wanted to push the elbow towards his ear, that's going to end up turning him away from me. See how it's going? If I have him here again, I bring it in, I can also take the elbow, flip the elbow, and bring him around me or into something. These are usually transitional techniques, but the best thing about these is as he's getting in, I'm just getting him off right away. Let's try the cross hand grab. You can see him get the peel, he's got the arm. All right, very nice. That's the peel, very simple. Thumb on, peel it through. Very good. So we're in here, boom. And you can see he's got control. Now he's done something really good. He's backstopped it, which later on will become light lean locks, but that's not what we're trying to do. If you're really trying to get the strength, your best, see how he's slightly off to the side of his body? He's still got control. But if he brought this hand over to his outside hip pocket, now he's over top of my elbow and he's got center force. That's the key right here, is that I'm in the center of his body and not to the outside of the body. All right, good. Also, when you're practicing this, if somebody taps, makes this weird noise, says stop, that's when you stop. So we got here. Boom. Now, just simply looking at this technique, watch here, and we're just going to do cross hand grabs right now. If I'm grabbing here, cross hand grab. If I grab here, cross hand grab. Very nice. Grabbing at his neck, cross hand grab. So he's just trying to get control and get the person's hands off of him. That's the main purpose of this. And that's the game that we play. So I can go for the leg. He peels. Boom. Very nice. Okay, so when I'm applying a swing step to this, he adds the footwork, and that really drives me off, which is beautiful right there. That's what we want. Okay, good. Now let's take a look at the second lock. Second lock, he's going to reach in. I may be able to get it from here. If I've got good flexibility, that's fine. This is good if somebody's grabbing at your throat, but we got the mic around here, so we're not going to do that. Same idea. You can see right here, thumb into the middle of the hand. I'm going to grab around the meat. This is acting like pressing the button of a seatbelt buckle in. I'm really pressing to turn that over. Now on this one, same thing. I can either bend in towards him or I can add the twist turn, which will take him down. If I add that elbow, there's a couple ways I can go. I could take the elbow, pivot around and have a control here. I could take the elbow and pull him past me, which opens him up for locks and stuff. Sorry, I got you in the eyes. Same side peel. He's going from here. He's got the wrist lock there. Good, very nice. Try same side peel from this hand. Boom. Now you can see how he's capped the hand. He's really enforced. And this is where the lock really gets painful, is when he's straightened those arms out in his center line. Me trying to key out against it, this is just going to be shattering not only the joint, but also tearing the muscles from the bone, the brachioradialis. Good. So try that again. Boom, very nice. This is what we call stacking. If you want somebody to feel it, you put it right down. If he does this and he swings back as he does it, then he can take me off on a softer takedown. See the drill. So he's grabbing, he's going for peels, just peels, whatever happens to be there. Peel. Okay, if I grab here, peel. See, so now you have the same side. I grab here, same side peel. I grab, cross side peel. Very nice. I'm coming in for him. Good, very nice. You got all this. This is what you want to practice. You don't have to hold the locks hard. Once you feel the tension, you know that he's got it. From there, there's one other peel that if he grabs my arm, this is usually seen in wrestling where they're grabbing both here and he may be trying to get my arm out and go underneath. So on this one, I'm going to turn my hand into the tonsal. Turn it here into tonsal, tuck it into my body. My other hand comes in. It's very easy for me. If I use my elbows to come into my body, I'm not trying to force out here. Just tuck the elbows in and you'll have that strength. I come under, I'm catching the meat of the thumb. Now as you see here, my thumb is hooking around the base of his wrist. And doing that, doesn't matter if I want to guide with some extra support, that twist is going to really take him down. This is a magic one because as I go here, boom, I go in. It doesn't matter which way I step, whether I go forward, whether I go towards here. This is a very, very powerful lock. If you're doing this, one of the things you want to be careful of is you don't want to jerk at movement. So that's how we break somebody's joint. So slow and steady, 1 pound of pressure when you're practicing.
What if you could train sparring and self-defense without injuries and still build your reflexes so that you could protect yourself? In this video, Grandmaster Greg Fraser introduces a new concept of rhythm boxing, a unique training method designed for instructors, seniors, beginners, and really anyone who wants real-world self-defense skills without the risks of sport fighting. Watch this video and learn how to use safety, focused drills like measuring off, 1-for-1 punching, 3-for-3 combinations, and footwork drills like the swing step, the bump technique, as well as the follow-through punch with head control. These methods help me build rhythm, timing, accuracy, and real-world defensive positioning, all without full contact strikes. This will allow you to pressure test your skills without potentially injuring your partner. If you're looking for more training videos designed for people over 60 like myself, or you're an instructor looking to make your classes safer and more effective, subscribe now and please leave a comment on which drill you like best. Your feedback helps us make these videos better for our global community. Remember, now you can watch this video in other languages using YouTube's new voiceover option. So, if you're ready to feel safer, stronger, and empowered, click the link and watch the full video. And if you're interested in learning more about our easy-to-follow online senior self-defense course, email us at kungfuliving@gmail.com. Please put "interested in senior self-defense" in the subject line and any questions or inquiries you may have. We personally respond to every message. Our age can be an advantage. Don't be afraid to use it.